When we talk about the stakeholders, there is a topic attached with the stakeholder that is called conflict of the different stakeholders. Well, there are different names of this topic. Sometimes we call it conflicts arising from the stakeholder aims. Sometimes we call it conflict of objectives between the stakeholders. But this is the reality that different stakeholders have different objectives into the business. Because of those objectives, conflict arises between the stakeholders, and sometimes they affect the performance of the business. Now, uh, we need to understand that why these conflicts arise among the different stakeholders, and at what level the conflicts might exist. First of all, if we're talking about these conflicts, we need to know that different stakeholders have different expectations from the business. Uh, they might have different perceptions about the business even. You may call it a junior level employee might not see the bigger picture like a manager might see. So the perception of a junior level employee and a perception of director will entirely be different. Uh, for example, the expectation of the shareholders might be different from the expectation of the employee. It might also be different from the expectation of the government. A few people want more profit out of the company, and a few other people might want to reinvest into the business to have more growth. Uh, Another conflict among the stakeholders might arise because of the type of the business. We have earlier studied that there are different types of businesses like partnerships. In partnership, every partner might have different idea about doing the business. We have businesses like family-owned businesses where the conflicts might arise because of being into the family. We have studied that conflict in the family-owned business might arise because of the hierarchy issues, for example, because of management issues, because of control issues, because of seniority issues. There might be different conflicts among the stakeholders of those family-owned businesses. Conflict may arise over the distribution of profits, dividends. On the distribution of profits, dividends, investment decisions. Even among the director, the conflict among the investment decisions might arise. A few director might think business should invest in some area, and few director might think business should not invest because there are likely chances of more losses. Conflict may arise on the CSR. Corporate social responsibility. Again, the director might not want the corporate social responsibility in the way the owners might want, the shareholders might want, or directly opposite. The owners might want to be might want to have more sophisticated, more ethical concern and image into the market, but the manager might want the growth, and that's it. So the conflict might arise. The conflict might arise on the short-term goals of the business between these different stakeholders and the long-term goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals of the business. The conflict might arise among the employees and the management. On the outsourcing, for example, outsourcing is a concept in which business get a product manufactured from a third party or get a project done by the third party. The employees might dislike it, might dislike it because they might lose jobs or they might lose some salaries or wages. Among employees on and managers on outsourcing, the conflicts may also arise among the management and the employees again and the trade unions. management and trade unions on the different payment methods. For example, wages, salaries, performance related pay, and at all. The conflict may arise with the government too. Government might want more salaries, more taxes, sorry, and businesses might want to pay less taxes because as a result of paying more taxes, their dividend distribution to the shareholders might be reduced, or their investment perspectives of the future might be reduced. So there might be different conflicts among the different shareholders and the stakeholders of the company.